Well, last week it was the American Express. This week we move on to Torrey Pines. But before we look ahead, we got to look back because this was something a little bit different. It was fun. Jason Sobel, the Action Network, Adam Kaufman. Jason, we had Hudson Swafford, a long shot. Every week I ask you for a good long shot prediction to go out and take an event. Well, Hudson Swafford, 250 to 1 on the DraftKings Sportsbook, goes out, gets the job done. His first PGA Tour win since 2017. What'd you think?
Yeah, hey, it happens sometimes. Keep firing those big money tickets, guys, because every once in a while we have a nice triple digit sleeper who can win a PGA Tour event. So just gives you optimism if you're playing those long shots. And, you know, Adam, it was really nice to watch on a Sunday afternoon, considering those NFL playoff games were just so boring. So we got to watch an exciting golf tournament with Hudson Swafford.
Let's talk about the Farmers Insurance Open on the way at Torrey Pines here because, of course, the world's number one, Jon Rahm, he is available in this one. First round begins, of course, on Wednesday, so a day earlier than what we are used to. It's important to note that it's not just Rahm. You've got some other big names in the field. Of course, you have Thomas, you have Schauffele, you have Matsuyama in there. Rahm comes in, the odds are plus 650 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. He is a heavy favorite, but you know, we typically wonder, how does the favorite compare to others that are very similar skill-wise in the field? What do you expect?
Yeah, so I think the question, if you're betting on this event this week, Adam, is to Rahm or not to Rahm. And I think that you have to look at it and say, okay, if I'm going to make a Rahm investment, am I all in? Am I partially in? How am I investing in Jon Rahm? I won't make a Tiger Woods comparison because Tiger's the most dominant player of all time, but Tiger Woods dominated at Torrey Pines, and Jon Rahm, he's at least off to a similar start. In 5 career starts at the Farmers Insurance Open, he's got a win and 4 finishes of 7th or better. And of course, he won the U.S. Open here last year. So he is a guy, look, he's the best player in the world. He's the favorite this week for a great reason. I am certainly not going to talk you out of it. It's a low number this week. It's a short number. I understand that. You might not want to chase that, but I don't envision a scenario in which Jon Rahm isn't at least somewhere on the leaderboard in the mix come Saturday evening.
I don't know why your hesitation to compare him to Tiger Woods. You know, in the NFL, you brought up football, and Jason, I mean, every talking head compares every quarterback to Tom Brady. No. I thought he was supposed to be the GOAT. Josh Allen's the next Tom Brady. Everybody's the next Tom Brady. Why can't someone be another Tiger?
Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's just, you can't. I will get angry tweets as soon as that comes out of my mouth, so I can't do it.
Well, we haven't seen DJ on the tour since the CJ Cup, going all the way back to October. It's been a while, plus 2,500 to win this event. What do you think?
Yeah, not one that he usually puts on his schedule, but didn't play at Kapalua, so he's got to start somewhere. So comes out to Torrey Pines. And look, this is a course where, especially the South course, where they'll play 3 of the 4 rounds. North course will get everybody on either Thursday or Friday. And it's a course where long and straight works really well. Now, I get it, Adam. Long and straight works on every golf course in the entire world. If you hit it really long and really straight, you're just going to be a really good golfer. It's more of an advantage on the South course at Torrey than it is at a lot of other PGA Tour stops. So Dustin Johnson hits it long, he hits it straight. It should work for him. I like the number. 25 to 1 is a better number than you'll see on Dustin Johnson at a lot of other events throughout the year. I just don't love the fact that he doesn't really have the course history here. But again, he certainly has all the intangibles, all the qualities that we're looking for from a player who can succeed on this golf course.
That's Dustin Johnson. We have nothing but respect for him. What I want to know is, why is there so much disrespect for Patrick Reed? He won this event last year. You know, it's his widest career margin of victory at 5 strokes. He is plus 5,000 on the DraftKings Sportsbook to win this thing. Was it that he liked the course? Was it that he got hot? Is this a guy that we shouldn't even be talking about?
We should be talking about him. He's got a great history at Torrey Pines, and certainly he's shown that he can perform well here. The one thing that I don't like about Patrick, it's essentially what I just said about Dustin Johnson, which is, hey, hits it long and straight gives you a major advantage on this golf course. Patrick Reed, over the last 4 seasons, has lost distance off the tee at sort of a dramatic, alarming rate. And that has me off Patrick on this type of golf course, just based on the fact that I think you've got to move it out there. It's 7,700 plus yards this week on the South course. You can't be knocking it out there 280 and expect to be throwing 5-6 birdies in a round. So I think that Patrick Reed needs conditions to be tough. They were really tough last year based on the weather. Scoring was low. Scoring was down. Scores weren't as low. I expect them to be lower with some great weather conditions this week. And I don't think that helps Patrick Reed. I think Patrick needs a tournament with something maybe even close to single digits under par. I expect it to be somewhere close to maybe the low teens under par this week. And I don't think that plays into his hands.
But who, Jason, is the Hudson Swafford of the Farmers Insurance Open?
Depends how far down the board. How much of a sleeper would you like, Adam?
Look, it's your world, man. You tell me.
I don't love any of the big time sleepers. We look back over the years. Okay, there's been a Scott Stallings, there was a Ben Crane, but for the most part, we see some of the best players playing their best golf on these courses. So I don't mind this mid tier, sort of the 70 to 1, the 80 to 1. Keegan Bradley is a guy that I really like. 6 top 25 finishes in 10 career starts at this one. He's a guy that's got some win equity as well. When he plays his best golf, he can beat anybody. He's won a major. He's won a WGC. He's won a FedEx Cup playoff event. So when he's playing well, he can beat anybody in the world. Lonto Griffin is a guy that played really well last week. Luke List has been playing well. Aaron Wise, I'm really excited for him to get his year started. Joaquin Neiman's got a big number next to his name. Those are all some names that I like this week. I don't know that there's a 200 to 1, 250 to 1 name out there, but I will put this much out there, Adam. There's a guy who's playing his hometown event this week. He's got some win equity. He's won, I think, 44 or 45 times on the PGA Tour. That seems pretty good. It seems like a lot.
It's decent.
Do I love Phil Mickelson this week? No. But do I like Phil Mickelson? No. But is Phil Mickelson a guy who, hey, every once in a while, if he feels like it, can go out and play his best golf for 4 rounds? Yeah, we saw it last year at the PGA Championship. If you're looking for that guy who is 200 to 1 and at least can win a golf tournament, has the ability, has the talent to go win a tournament against a bunch of big names, he's probably the guy.
Jason, I don't need you to like someone, but I do need you to love someone. I need you to love a winner for this event this week. Who you got?
I am not going too far down the board. Xander Schauffele hasn't won in over 3 full years, at least an official PGA Tour event. He won the Olympic gold last summer, but I still think he's one of the best players in the world. He's overdue for a victory. I love that his ball striking stats in his first start this year at Kapalua essentially improved every single round. And he sort of figured out Torrey Pines. He's from San Diego. He knows the golf courses really well out there, but something was holding him back. The first 5 times he played this event, he missed the cut on 4 of those occasions. Last year, finished tied for runner-up honors, and then went and parlayed that into a 7th place finish at the U.S. Open. I think he's gotten over that hump at his hometown event. I expect a really big week from Xander Schauffele.
With the Tiger Woods of golf analyst, Jason Sobel, I'm Adam Kaufman. Thanks, man.
No, don't do that.